There we go, Brandon.
From Etheridge Stadium in Lamarque, Texas, Lamarque Cougar football proudly presents to you your Cougars as it's homecoming 2014 as they take on the Colts of Worthing High School out in Houston. Brandon Williams along with Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr., the Coach William Sowell on the sidelines. Senior Stats, of course, in the stands. Guys, the offense has been really clicking over the past few weeks. We have averaged 47 points in the last 4 weeks, guys, and it looks like it could be another case of approaching that number or exceeding that number again against the Colts tonight.
Absolutely. I tell you what, last week we saw the continuation of Daquan Jones maturing and becoming an outstanding back. And then after having about a week and a half off, Ladarian Ellis-Jones came in that second half and really just performed like a house on fire. Those two guys are setting themselves up to be a 1-2 punch in this district that I don't see anybody stopping quickly.
And also last week, guys, the defense for Lamarque, they stopped Sweeney 4 times in the red zone on downs. 4 times Sweeney went for it on 4th and short, and the Lamarque defense held him.
And they will take on a Colts team that comes in with the record of 2-4. They actually just got here a few moments ago. Traffic might have been an issue. But nonetheless, this is a team that's got some talent. Quarterback number 7, you'll hear his name a lot, Alfred Robertson, was one of the top players in the Houston area last season. He threw for 33 touchdowns. This season, issues with the offensive line, breaking in new receivers, could be a problem for him as he faces this Cougar pass rush tonight.
And joined in the backfield by Brandon Ashley Washington, who is their lead rusher coming in, and he's also shown that he can actually move the rock when he needs to.
They're going to have to put up some points tonight in order to get a win over here against the Cougars. It's the first of 2 meetings against these teams. This will count as non-district. The final game of the regular season, when we head up to Houston to face the Colts, will count as a district game. So we are moments away from kickoff. After we get back from break, it'll be the national anthem and kickoff. It's homecoming 2014, Lamarque style. Coug Sports Net will be right back. We're moments away from kickoff between the Cougars and the Worthing Colts. We will take a look at team captains. We will start with Lamarque, number 2, Demetrius James, number 59, Chris Laws, and number 79, Taryn Gaines. And for the Colts.
For the Colts, we have number 5, Darius Washington. We have number 7, Alfred Robertson. We have number 62, DeAndre Gardley, and number 73, who isn't on our roster.
We'll figure that one out momentarily. We can get that information.
Well, Taryn Gaines has really gotten to be a good-looking athlete over the years as we watched him progress, guys. You know what?
Oh, he has definitely stepped up. You know, you talk about, the success of this Lamarque ground game over the past few weeks. That offensive line certainly deserves kudos, but you look at the left side of that line where they have really been very, very effective. You look at Taryn Gaines, number 79. He is definitely playing at an all-district level at this point, and he is, again, a key reason why this unit has clicked. Like you said in the outset, they've averaged 47.3 points per game the last 4 weeks. And when you look at the fact that this Colts defense has given up 50 or more points 3 times this season, the possibilities of another game of 47 or more looks pretty good.
It looks like we're going to have a game of maybe 57 to 67. These guys are in shape and on point. I believe that we're going to see the essence of the Lamarque Cougars tonight.
Lamarque won the toss, has elected to receive, so we'll be seeing them on offense first. But we're going to take another quick break as they're going to bring the flags out, and now we're going to get the national anthem.
Coug Sports Net, be right back.
Moments away from kickoff as we just have concluded the national anthem. Cougars are right now 5-1 on the season. This is their last non-district game. Final 3 of the regular season will start next week with district action. And guys, you got to think that this time of the year, as we get into the middle of October, you got to start kicking the playoffs into overdrive at this point.
Yep.
That's it. The players are really starting to step it up. Like we talked about a little bit about pregame, the running back, the tailback by committee is working real well. Quarterback Williams has just really matured into a real nice, not only game manager, but he's throwing nice passes now as well. We had a couple of real nice pass completions last week, well downfield. So everything's starting to come together just like it ought to.
Well, guys, I think that one of the key elements tonight is that Ladarian Jones is in tip-top health tonight, and the offensive line seems to be healthy. Everybody's excited. The good thing is they're pulling out the playbook now. And notice that in the last few games that the offense is increasing, and that's what they have to do to get into the playoffs and to complete it all the way to the state championship. Throw the playbook at him.
There you go.
No doubt about that, Coach, as we are moments away from kickoff. Back deep, it is Daquan Jones, number 24. Also back deep for the Cougars, number 12, Datron Cole. Looks like number 11, Carl Sims.
Tommy Young back there as well.
Yeah, that's double danger back there for that kickoff return.
There's a kick made by number 80. Don't have a name on him, but nonetheless, that ball is going to go out of bounds. And a late flag looked like someone ran into the kicker literally. And looks like that probably will cost the Cougars 15 yards from the outset.
How well do you know they was willing to take that penalty and to get in the hands of one of those guys running it back?
So it looks like they're going to take the penalty and re-kick.
Yes, sir. They didn't get out of the woods that easy.
So it will be another kickoff for the Worthing Colts. Head coach is Brandon Ellis.
Well, they're going to give them an option over here on this near side to decide what they want to do.
Guys, I think they're debating whether they're going to kick it or try to squib kick it to the short distance because they know about Daquan Jones.
Jones leads the team in rushing right now.
Well, Datron Cole's another one. You don't really want it in his hands either. He's
really
already run one back. Game one?
Yeah.
Against Ball High?
Yeah, the interception in game
Interception,
two.
that's right.
Well, I don't think the media is quite familiar with Daquan, with the other young man, but I believe that they're fearing the Daquan back there, number 24. They're trying to adjust the ball to the other side of the field, actually, to not kick toward him. They're going to try the own side, it looked like.
I have to definitely respect the big play potential of Daquan Jones, but at the same time, you look up and down the 11 guys that Coach Mike Jackson has on the field. I can probably count about, say, 7 or 8 of those guys who could take that kickoff back.
Oh, that's it. Demetrius James is standing up here on the 42-yard line.
You're right about that, Coach. Hey, this is the danger zone, the
You
whole
know,
area.
last week you got, who is that, Corey Leday in the very middle, number 18. Last week he recovered, I think, 2 of the onside kicks. Is that correct, Lewis?
Yes, sir,
right.
he did.
Yeah.
Big play today. He's always going to make that big play when you need it.
I mean, he's a big old boy. Looks like an
Man.
offensive lineman or whatever, but he's got good hands.
Personal foul against the Cougars is the result of that first kickoff, and that is going to allow the Colts to kick the ball off at their own 45-yard line.
It's only a 10-yard up. That's because we got the 5 yards for kicking it out. So they enforced both penalties. The net is a whole 5 yards. Or
They enforced both penalties. That's
they
interesting.
enforced both penalties. Yeah, they did.
Now they're
finally working it out.
Well, that's the way it should have been done because they should have been kicking off at the 40. They moved them back 5 yards to the 35 and then 15 for the personal foul.
Correct. So still back deep for Lamarque is Daquan Jones. He's got Sims and Young back deep with him, along with Datron Cole.
Well, it still looks like he's set up to do a squib kick or a pooch kick.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be a bit of a pooch kick. It's going to be in the direction of Young, and Young has the ball, cuts in the middle of the field, goes 45, still going. Actually, it was around the 43-yard line. So good field position for Lamarque.
Guys, remember, Tommy Young, he can tote the mail now.
Oh, he can. He has shown big playability over the course of the season.
Yes, sir. He's able to tote the mail. He's also able to take it to the end zone. He's done it before.
So quarterback number 5, Jalen Williams, will lead the offense out.
All right, let's see the blue machine. Let's see how they take it, how they start it up and how it goes.
Daquan Jones, Daly, and Richard on the wings with LaDarian Ellis-Jones, the sole man in the backfield. Will be Richard going in motion. It'll be Ellis-Jones, 45 midfield before he's dragged down. And right off the bat, that offense is clicking. Game around 7, maybe 8 on the play. Tackle made by number 62, DeAndre Gartley.
Yeah, guys, they're stretching the linebackers out, trying to stop him from the outside. But I'm sure as soon as the coach see that, it's going to go for about 60 yards right up the middle.
That play opening, the drops picked up 8, so 2nd and 2, and it'll be a swing to Jones, and Jones cuts back 40, has a lot of room in front of him, has a convoy in front of him. He will go down to the 5 and out of bounds at the 1.
Guys, exactly what we just said. He cut back to the middle, and he was gone.
A gain of 47 yards on that play.
He actually got out there and outrun his blocker.
Yes,
decided once he got past his blocker, he reversed his field and said, I see a big old lane up the middle of that field.
Officially a gain of 44 as they spot the ball at the 3-yard line. First and goal for the Cougars. There'll be a hand up to Ladarian Ellis-Jones, and he will go in for the touchdown. So 60 seconds into this contest, it's a touchdown for Lamarque, and trust me, it won't be the last tonight.
Hey guys, can you believe the sight of DeQuan Jones? I mean, he can find the lane in the briar patch. he really can. That kid is something else. He reminds me of Tony Dorsett so much, the way that he cuts back against the grass.
Yeah, that's right.
Cougs about to attempt the extra point. And they will try to go for two, and it's going to be number 15, Guidry, and he will be stopped short. Tried to go to a little trickeration, but nonetheless, Worthing will get the stop. Took 60 seconds for Lamarque to get on the board. It's 6-0 Lamarque. Coug Sports Net will be right back.
Octavius Davis back.
All right.
Octavius Davis back for the kickoff by Rubio. It's going to be a low-line drive that's going to be picked up by one of the up-backs. And the Colts will start their drive at around their 32-yard line. Looks like a Cougar went down. And
he got hit pretty hard.
So we'll go ahead and take a break. 10:55 to go first quarter. It's Lamarque 6, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back.
He'll be back.
There we go.
And number 15, that is DeMarco Guidry, walking off under his own power. Looks like he'll be back in. As the Colts will start first and 10. It's going to be Robertson calling his own play, and it's going to be a game of round 1, maybe 2. Tackle made by number 52, Kenneth Edwards.
Guys, I believe we're going to see a lot of this tonight. I heard that he's their featured back.
Yeah, he's their playmaker.
Yeah,
Carl Sims in there to help out.
Take a look at that Lamarque defense. Number 59, Chris Laws. Number 58, Neil Fleming. And number 52, Kenneth Edwards up front. Second down and around 8 as Roberson will readjust the offensive line. 2 backs with him, and he's going to call his own number again, and he is going to bounce off a couple of tackles and have some room. 45 midfield before you slam down and around the 47-yard line.
Got to watch him.
He got hit in the backfield by Dalian Richard.
Guys, he's a slasher. They're going to have to wrap him up. He's a slash and a bouncer. You know, those slashers and bouncers, you don't wrap them up, they'll fool you.
Yeah, it's kind of like the quarterback they had from Aldine MacArthur.
Yeah.
He was their offense.
Yeah.
This kid can throw. Like I mentioned, he threw 33 touchdown passes last season as he led Worthing into the playoffs, was named District Most Valuable Player as well. So first and 10 at the Lamarque 46-yard line. Robinson will call his own number again, and this time it's going to be about maybe a yard, if that.
Well, I think he's trying to put him to sleep because he's looking downfield before he take the draw play. But I noticed that our best secondary is out there right now, so I think we're ready for him.
Take a look at the linebackers. Number 11, Carl Sims. Number 4, Gerald Johnson. Number 3, Tommy Young. And number 17, Dalian Richard.
You got Ladarian Jones at safety, and you also have James at cornerback over here.
Ellis-Jones playing one of the safeties on 2nd and 9, and it's going to be a toss to one of the backs, and it's not going to get much of anything as the Cougars smelled that one perfectly. Flag down.
Carl Sims joined that time by Gerald Johnson. Made sure he didn't go anywhere after he got that ball.
That's actually about a 3-yard loss, guys?
Yes. Also about 3. It looks like a holding call.
Might be inclined to decline.
Yeah, I was going to say in this field position and that type of yardage that they lost, I'd decline it maybe.
Brenton Jones, number 23. Datron Cole, number 12, are the other Cougars starting defensively. Wait to see what the call is going to be.
Personal foul.
Personal foul against Worthing, and that's going to take them back. And that's exactly the thing that the Colts can ill afford to have.
Now, they're calling it from the line of scrimmage, though?
Right.
Yes, sir.
They had an incident with Tommy Young and one of the guys from the Worthing team. And he waited for them to disengage. Tommy Young went to walk away, and the Worthing guy went after him. He threw the flag.
So that is going to push them back to the 39. Their own 39. They need the 36 of Lamarque. So that is a 2nd down and 25 situation that they're facing.
Oh, what are we doing here now, guys?
And now we're
They are going to decline it.
Yep. Oh, will they decline it?
Yep.
Okay, it will be declined.
That's a smart thing to do at this point.
Now that, but is it stay at the line? Okay,
No,
it should be at the loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on, refs.
So
Get me confused.
So it's a loss of 4.
Now that
on
should
that
be a
play.
3rd and 14.
It will be correct.
All right. Now we're getting
Right,
everything
right.
back in order.
So it'll be 3rd down and 14. Jashai Cox is in the backfield with Robertson. And Robertson will give it to Cox.
Chris Laws brought him down real quick just after a short gain.
Right, he didn't fool him at all. He saw the step, that inside step by the running back. After he saw it, he shot right in there and stopped it right in the backfield.
Gain of about 3, so it will be a punting situation coming in for Worthing.
Excellent read by Chris Laws off that end over there. Came off and, caught it right away. It could have went.
I'd watch for a fake here, guys. I don't know why. Something tells me in my gut they might try a fake.
Back deep for Lamarck is number 2, Demetrius James.
Demetrius James.
High
Oh,
snap,
yes.
he lost
Look out,
control
brother.
of it. And right now, number 80 is in a world of trouble as he is swarmed down. Number 23,
Wow.
Brenton Jones on the stop. Also, number 8, Corey Holmes in there as well.
Well, if it was going to be a fake, there was no chance of it. Not when you got 2 guys from Lamarck barreling down before you even got a chance to pick the ball up.
Now we're sure it was nothing to fake.
Huge loss as that ball goes from the 47
Wow.
up Lamarck all the way back to their 35. So that's an 18-yard loss on 4th down as the Cougars will get the ball 1st and 10 at the Worthing 35 with 8:08 to go here in the first quarter. Ellis Jones, the sole man in the backfield, and they will give it to Ellis Jones, and he is going to slash
Whoa.
past a couple of defenders
That
and gets
almost
inside the 30. It looked like it was a face mask.
Yeah, the way his
he got him down low. He got him up at the shoulder, and then the hand
Okay.
went down to the ball after
Well,
that.
but his head sure turned back right quick,
Yeah,
though.
just a solid stop is what it was.
Gain of 7 on that play, make it 2nd down and about 3. 9-man front for
Oh.
Worthing, and they read that one perfectly as number 9, Gage Stewart, there on the stop. And it's going to take Jones down, Ellis Jones down for a loss of about 1. So 3rd down and 2. Cougars going quickly, and it is going to be Williams calling his own number, and he should have enough for a first.
Boy, you got 10 men in the box there for Worthing.
Yeah, I was about to say that, Coach. They look like they're playing gaps now because they know the speed of the backfield. They're going to have to take it outside a little bit, cut back on them. The big number 9, I think his number is, he's slashing inside of Billiard. Billiard's trying to decide which one to pick. That's why he made that previous tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, you got linebackers up within the 5-yard zone.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. Hand off is going to be to Ellis Jones, and he is going to cut back inside the 15 to around the 14-yard line. So that will be enough for a first.
And, guys, that's what happened when you line those linebackers up in the gap and they miss the tackle.
Gain of 11 for Ellis Jones as the Cougars are inside the red zone again. They will spot the ball at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Lamarck, 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter as they have a 6-0 lead over Worthing. Richard in motion, handoff again to Ellis Jones, cuts it back inside the 10 and the 5 down to around the 1 as LaDarian Ellis Jones gets 13 on that carry.
And I hope he keep on lining them up in the box just like that because LaDarian is excellent at the one-step cut.
Great block by number 17, Dalian Richard, to help spring the hole.
Lamarck being heavy on that right side.
1st and goal. And it is going to be Ellis Jones. He'll cut back and walk in for the score. Touchdown, Lamarck. So Ellis Jones finds the end zone again for a 2nd time in the first quarter.
I don't want to call Coach Jackson a genius, but he noticed the tackle was biting inside toward the center, and he did it every time, and he sent Jones in that hole like 2 or 3 times.
Yep.
Kid done the same thing every time.
Oh, yeah, and the offensive line just cleared out the block. Just
Cleared it out.
I mean, you and I could have went through there, Coach.
I don't know about me, but you're a little faster than I am.
Pedro Rubio set to attempt the extra point. Low snap, kick is up. The kick is going to be good, and Pedro Rubio gets better by the week.
Yes, he does.
6:42 to go here in the first quarter. It is Lamarck 13, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 6:42 to go here in the first quarter. 6 plays, 35 yards is all it took for the Cougars to get in the end zone for the 2nd time this evening. LaDarian Ellis Jones accounting for all but 2 of those on the ground as he scores his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And that was an excellent drive. excellent drive by the Cougars. They're using Ellis Jones on that play.
And Rubio with the pooch kick that's just going to take a bit of a bounce, and it's going to be handed by to Robertson. And Robertson's going to turn, and it's going to be dragged down and around the 34-yard line.
And guys, I don't know if it's just me, but these guys seem like they don't want to pick up the kickoff.
It looks that way.
It just seems like, let Robertson do it. That just seems to be their game plan as of right now.
I tell you what, they're going to have to change that or we're might get close to 100 tonight.
No passes thrown so far in this ball game.
Oh, 6:33 to go. You're going to get a feeling that sooner or later Worthing's going to have to attempt one if they want to stay into this contest.
Daquan Jones and Ellis Jones both have 44 yards already.
Race to see who gets to 100 first as Robinson calls, chits the toss to Washington, and Washington's going to be swarmed in the backfield.
Good defense.
Fleming, Edwards.
Big boys up front.
Yeah, guys, that spread option is not going to work against these guys. Lamarck has so much speed on that defensive line, there's no way they're going to get outside.
Well, it's almost like they're telegraphing it as well, Coach.
Yeah, and they're moving too slow. If they were a lot faster, it would work, but because they're not, that option is not going to work.
Did you notice Carl Sims started out all the way over on that far side, and he wound up on the bottom of that pile, too?
Goodness gracious.
Brenton
That's the
Jones,
speed for you.
Brenton Jones was in there as well, and that's the name we've been calling a bit so far as Robinson calls his own number again, tried to spin, and he is going to get maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like the defense has adjusted to that quarterback keeper there, Coach.
Yeah, guys, he's going to go to there sooner or later. That's his specialty. And I think he was trying to lull us to sleep, make the defensive backs cheat up so he can start throwing that quick pass.
So 3rd down and 10. Actually, they'll call it 3rd and 9 with 5:28 to go here in the first quarter.
We may see his skills right now.
Robinson in shotgun. Sole man in the backfield with him is number 11, Roy Hayes. Robinson is back, steps up, has pressure, tries to run out, evades one man, gets past the second, and he is still going and got the first down. Give the young man some credit. He refused to go down until he saw the yard marker and got the first down.
He was slippery on that play. There were easily 4 different Cougars had hands on him before he ever even made it up to the line of scrimmage, and a couple more after that.
No kidding. You thought he had a sack, and then he just worked his way through.
Well, guys, he kept his legs moving. I think it took for granted he was down once he gave a little bit. But
that's their first down, didn't it, guys?
It's their second.
Second, all right.
Cox in the backfield with Robinson, and Cox is going to get the carry, and Cox is going to get dragged down. Probably a loss of 1. There's Laws and Fleming in there on the stop.
Yeah, man, they got to remember that he's a bouncer and a slasher. He'll bounce off of a block or bounce off of a soft tackle, and he'll go 60 yards if you let him bounce off of you.
Gain, they actually got back to the original line of scrimmage.
There we go. They brought 2 in. Only 1 went off. Now we've got a second man going off.
And change in the offensive line. Robinson and Cox in the backfield as Robinson drops back, has pressure, just throws the ball up for grabs and incomplete. And it looked like the closest Cougar there was Demetrius James because the Worthing receiver just really either he had no idea where the ball was going or just really didn't want to take the risk of getting drilled.
I think he gave up on the route, guys, is what it appeared to me.
Yeah, he had a post called on that. He was posting across the middle, but Ladarian Jones was coming across the front. And we had James had the under, Jones had the over. He didn't want none of that.
And Mr. Edwards introduced himself to the quarterback right as he released that ball.
He just shot straight through. He went there unopposed on that one. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Robinson back, steps up, has pressure, at room to run. Still going, gets the first down.
He's a good athlete, guys.
Yeah,
you got to give it to him.
Well, that's his specialty right there. He faked the pass, then he pull it down and run.
Oh, the question there is like, with his endurance, how long is he going to be able to do that over the course of the game?
I'll give him to the middle of the 3rd quarter.
Is he playing both ways? Did anybody notice?
I don't think he's going both ways. Washington now in the backfield with them, and Washington gets the carry, cuts back inside the 35, maybe to around the 35. And there's a couple of Cougars coming up on the pile. Fleming.
Up top is Fleming, down below Gerald Johnson.
That's right.
Good gain, though, on first down, guys. That's about a 6-yard gain.
Well, let's hope they don't start playing soft, worrying about the quarterback keeping the ball.
Go with a 3-wide set, and hand up is going to be to Washington, who gets bounces off of one defender, and it's going to be dragged down, gain of about 1, if that.
No, what he bounced off of was his own big number 73.
Hey, you know the strategy for killing that particular offense is if you're worried about the quarterback pulling the ball out, hit the running back and the quarterback. One of them will have it.
2 for
Pull
1.
a mean Joe Green, grab everyone in the backfield and throw them out until the one with the ball shows up.
There you go.
That's it right there.
3rd down and 5 coming up at the Lamarque 35. And it's going to be Robinson calling his own number, and that play doesn't work this time.
Gerald Johnson in there,
it.
Chris Laws in there, Carl Sims in there.
You know, and give credit to Johnson. He stayed at home on that play,
There
and
you
Robinson
go.
did not expect number 4 to be waiting on him.
Hey,
and that
guys.
was more than enough time for the other Cougars to pile on.
Hey, you
He's
got
playing a heck of a
to
game.
give that Chris Laws. That kid can recover quick. He started leaving, and he spotted him out the corner of his eye and recovered that.
4-down territory for these guys at 35.
Yes,
4th and 5. Keep an eye on the quarterback draw. You're going to probably have somebody to spy on him. And Robinson tries to evade one man and won't because Kenneth Edwards said,
Yep.
you're not going to fool us on this one.
Yeah, I spy a quarterback.
Yes, sir.
So the quarterback draw does not work, and the Cougars get the ball back. A loss of 2 on that play, so Lamarque will get the ball back. 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line with 2:15 to go.
All right, that's the first turnover on downs for Lamarque's defense tonight. Like I mentioned earlier in the game, before the game, that Lamarque held Sweeney 4 times last week.
1st and 10, a lot of confusion, flag down, and Williams
That could be a
looking
free
for
play.
Jones. It was a free play as Williams got one up the lineman for Worthing offsides.
Yeah, guys, he got all sides on Worthing, and
He's good at that at every game, guys.
He is. You know, he is definitely good for at least 2 or 3 of those.
that'll become a valuable asset when we get to the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Certainly.
Yeah, that in itself is a free 5 yards.
And it stays first down when you do it.
Keep the ball to the 42-yard line, so 1st and 10. No
First
time
and
off the
5.
clock. 1st and 5, excuse me. No time off the clock. As Jones and now Guidry. Actually, it's going to be Ellis Jones. Cuts back midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Jones down to the 1.
And guys, excellent play. They stacked the line earlier. They tried to play tight with the linebackers that time, and that same slash we talked about earlier, through the middle, at 1 step, he was gone.
62 yards.
Gone with the wind.
Once you pull those linebackers up, there's nobody back there.
That's right. And that's what they did. They had stopped us before like that, but I knew they'd figure it out.
1st and goal for Lamarque. And Jalen Williams will just walk into the end zone with help of his blockers. And you can cash another one in with 1:47 to go.
Yeah, that's not the thing to do against a runner like Ladarian Jones. He has that 1-step cut. He get that 1 step and he's gone.
And he has now crossed the 100-yard mark, 106 yards
In the first quarter.
in the first quarter.
Oh my goodness.
3rd 1-yard run up the night for Lamarque. As Rubio will line up to attempt the extra point.
Here we go.
Snap the hole. Kick is up. Kick
Oh,
is going to be
first
no
one he missed.
good.
Uh-oh.
First
That's all
time
right.
in a
That's
while he
one. That's
missed
first
one.
time.
But nonetheless, the Cougars will take a 19-0 lead with 1:47 to go here in the first. Coug Sportsnet will be right back. 1:47 to go as the Cougars now up 19-0. As the kick from Rubio is going to bounce in the direction of Robertson. He goes to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to around the 41-yard line.
Well, that's just a long loping stride until he decides he sees a hole, and then all of a sudden he just makes a cut and he lowers that shoulder and he can move.
Yeah, he flows. You know, his speed is deceptive when he's coming down the field.
You know, that's got to be the athlete of the team, though. When he's returning kickoffs, he's a quarterback, he's a running back. I'm sure if he was to receive punts, I'm sure if we punted, he'd probably be on the punt team as well.
Yeah, they did a feature on him. I think it was Channel 11 did a feature on him. And they showed that he done everything, on the field and off the field.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Robinson in shotgun. I have 4 wide set, 3 over to the near side. As Robertson drops back, has time, airs it out, looking in the direction of number 3, and that's Octavius Davis. Incomplete, just led him a bit too much, but good coverage as well by number 2, Demetrius James.
Hey, guys, we know we talked about at the beginning of the season how we make mistakes, but we recover real well. James, he let him get behind him, but with his speed, he recovered really, really quick that time.
I tell you, Robinson whipped that ball out pretty well.
He did. That was really well thrown.
Yeah. I'm glad to see him going with our best athletes in the secondary.
Second down and 10 with 1:34 to go here in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what, Coach, last week, I think Sweeney put the ball in the air about 30 times.
Wow.
They held their own. Lamarck's defense I'm speaking of.
Second and 10. The play clock just got away, and Robertson has pressure, steps up, avoids a few, and he's going to be dragged down around the 44-yard line.
He's a shifty little son of a gun, isn't he,
Yes,
Lewis?
he is.
Tommy Young and Chris Laws finally able to get him to bring him down.
He flows so slow, but he's really moving really fast. It just don't appear to be.
That's long legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
So third down, they'll call it 3rd and 6, just right outside the 45-yard line with 1:07 to go here in the first quarter.
Hey, guys, number 79 for Lamarque. What's his name?
Aaron
Aaron
Gaines.
Gaines.
Hey, babyface Gaines. He looked like a big baby standing next to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you said the right word, the adjective, big.
Down, Robinson back, has pressure.
He went down on his own, but he was feeling all kinds of heat because that time it was number 11 Carl Sims and number 59 Chris Laws.
Again.
Yeah, they were collapsing that pocket in a hurry.
Huge loss that will put the ball back at the 36-yard line, so a loss of 9 on that play.
Wow.
Who we got back there receiving the punt?
Looks like Demetrius James back deep. As number 3, Octavius Davis will handle the punting for the Colts. That's if that punt gets off here in the first quarter. And it looks like they probably will just let it in again.
Oh, no.
That ball is high. And Davis in some trouble, and Davis is going to throw it to one of the backs, and he's going to get knocked down at around the 25, around the 15-yard line. Threw it in the direction of Cox, but that was to no avail.
Guys, I lost the ball for a second there. The guy was panicking.
So the end of the first quarter, and it has really been dominant by the Cougars.
Wow.
19-0 is your score as we're homecoming 2014. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Start the second quarter here at Etheridge Stadium. It's 19-0 Cougars, but they start the second quarter with a 1st and 10 at the Worthing 15-yard line. It's the second high punt of the night.
Guys,
Gives the Cougars great field position.
Albert Irvin in the backfield now as well.
It's Irvin in motion, and it's going to be to Ellis Jones, and Ellis Jones cuts back, shakes one defender, turns the corner inside the 10 before he'll go out of bounds at around the 9. They get the 8-yard line.
guys, we got our giant offensive line in there this time. We got babyface Gaines in there on this side, man. He complete the puzzle.
Oh, you got some good names coming this year.
Yes, sir. Big play
We
today
got
and babyface.
Hall of Fame Demetrius James. We got babyface Gaines.
Again, in motion will be Ellis Jones.
And
cuts back side the 10
wow.
and the 5.
Look at the
walks
cut.
in, touchdown.
Look at the cut. Look at the cut.
Beautiful
And
final
guys,
cut on that one.
Hey, Tony Dorsett classic.
Yep.
One step. I love
Yep.
the way he cut that ball, man. I'm telling you.
Cash it in. As it took just 11 seconds for the Cougars to get on the board again. The 3rd touchdown of the night for Ladarian Ellis Jones.
What's he, about $120 now?
Give him another 15 on top of that, so it's 121. Yep.
There you go.
121.
8-yard run. And as Rubio will await the extra point, that kick is going to be actually
fake.
a throw fake, and it's going to be caught. And that is number 23, Brenton Jones, with the conversion.
Well, look at this. Yeah, Lamarque got a little trickery, huh?
I love it.
I love it, too. Excellent. Hey, starting to act like champions.
That's the way to be.
11 minutes, 49 seconds to go, first quarter. It is all Lamarque. 27-0 over Worthing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So 2 plays, 15 yards was all the Cougars needed. Took just 11 seconds off the clock as Rubio set the kick. Back deep is Robinson. Rubio will drive it. Good kick by Rubio.
Getting better, getting better.
To the 8-yard line. And it's Cox. And it's going to evade a couple of tacklers and get to around the 25-yard line. Flag came down. So
all the way back at the 15-yard line.
In all likelihood, it'll be some kind of infraction.
Block in the back, maybe?
That's what it looked like he was indicating.
Wait and see what the call is.
I think it was a block in the back.
Yep.
There we go. Boy, that poor Worthing, they've had some pretty bad field position.
And when it rains, it pours, especially in Ethridge State.
Yep.
Homecoming, I gotta say, this is a heck of a crowd for homecoming this evening.
It's a good
Yeah,
crowd
it's a
tonight,
nice
guys.
crowd. First really nice crowd we've had.
Well, second, remember
Yeah.
Galveston was great.
Yep. Well, you know, this 2014 Cougar team is they're starting to make people believers, and you know what that'll do. People love to watch a champion.
Along with the school district.
That's right.
1st and 10 for Worthing as they are pinned at around their 5-yard line. And Robinson back in the end zone, steps up, throws, looks up top, has a man and out of the hands of Davis.
Boy, the defender for Lamarck got turned around, didn't
Yeah,
see
he
the
did.
ball, guys.
And that was Tommy Young. He's a very good defender.
And that was
but
Detron Cole.
I can see
Cole, yeah.
12, but I can see what the problem is with the quarter. He's a great quarterback, but the receivers can't seem to bring him down.
So 2nd down and 10 for Worthing, down 27-0. They're going to have to abandon the run for a bit and try to use their passing game in order to try to get back into this one.
Yeah, but that's dangerous down on that end of the field, though, guys.
There's no question. Again, in shotgun.
Hey, where's the meeting?
Play clock down to 12.
He works the clock.
Robinson calls his own number, cuts back, and he's going to be dragged down and around the 10-yard line. Tackle made again by Laws.
Yeah, buddy.
I just believe that probably should have been the first play from scrimmage, the one he just ran.
Yeah, because now you got a 3rd and 5 looking at you.
3rd and 5, 11 minutes, 12 seconds to go, first half.
With the problems they've had in their punting game, you know they want to try and get this one out.
As Robinson calls his own number, actually will go at the toss to Cox, and Cox has the first down.
Oh.
He paid dearly for the first down, but it looked like he did get the first down.
Yeah.
Edwards and Cole in there on the stop.
Joined that time by Brenton Jones. That's another name we've called a few times.
Yes, he has.
Good swarming defense for the Cougars.
So a first down off the run by Darius Washington, number 5. As the Colts have a little breathing space right now. 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. Needs to shot up the goal post. Not as dim as they were a few plays ago. Wide says Robinson drops back, has pressure.
Oh!
He is going to be sacked. Chris Laws.
Hello.
Guys, Chris Laws read it all the way. He came on a defensive end blitz, never hesitated. He read the quarterback from start to finish.
He went up like he was going to pull a J.J. Watt and swat that pass,
he
and
did.
his landing zone was the quarterback.
He hoped to do a J.J. Watt. I do believe that.
A loss of 6. So 2nd and 16 coming up.
That quarterback, bless him, buddy, he's got nervous feet right now.
A lot of pressure on him as he will call his own number. Actually go up the toss to Washington, and Washington gets past the original line of scrimmage and got real close to the first down.
Guys, the good thing about this kid is he is a slasher, and he's a bouncer. And by doing that, he'll get yards that normally we wouldn't see him get.
Looks like we got somebody.
A man down. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a break. 9:21 to go first half. It is Lamarque 27, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Chris Laws able to walk off the field under his own power. A little bit of nervousness in the opening moments when he went down, but fortunately he is up.
And as I was saying at the break, the way he's playing already in this game, he's an early candidate for Defensive Player of the Game.
Right. When he walked by me, he seemed to be walking pretty good on that leg.
Well, they're playing that option.
Toss to Washington, and he gets slammed down. Trio of Cougars there.
Guys,
Johnson.
he's on the ground. Number 5 is not getting up.
Boy, they slam dunked him.
Yeah, Johnson,
Sims, and Cole.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a break here. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So after the injured player goes off the field, we've got a 4th down and 1.
I bet you got a quarterback keeper. What do you say, guy?
I would believe you do.
I guarantee it.
And Obi
Looky
Robinson
there.
trying
There it
to turn
goes.
the corner, and he will get the 1st down.
Demetrius James finally able to stop him, but not before he gains 3. He only needed the 1.
Down 27-0. You might as well give it a whirl.
Yeah, he's getting that jet sweep off the ends. I think they're playing the ends a little soft to give him a little cushion, but if they want to close on him, they could. You could tell they could. They're just not doing it.
So 1st and 10 for the Colts at their own 30-yard line. 8:16 to go, first half, as Lamarque leads 27-0.
I believe the quarterback's about to get into his element. He's going to have to throw the ball now.
Cox in the backfield with Robertson, and he will roll out, steps up, has pressure, evades the rush, still scrambling, and it's not going to get past Gerald Johnson. Johnson was relentless once he got locked in and made the sack.
Hey, guys, I enjoyed that sack, but did you see the coverage of the secondary?
Yep. He didn't have anybody open.
I mean, shut down secondary. That's what we need for the playoffs.
That's what caused that sack.
That's right.
Loss of 5 on that play will make it 2nd down and 15. 7:37 to go, first half. Again, they'll go with their shotgun set. They'll go 3 wide receivers. Number 2, Brandon Ashley Washington, is the receiver nearest. Robinson waiting for the snap. And will get it. Drops back. Steps, throws. Underneath, the ball is going to be caught by Davis, and Davis has room to get tackled, basically, as he kept trying to go.
Yeah, he was trying to
something.
juke out Ellis Jones. That ain't going to happen.
Exactly. I was about to say. He
Tried
had
to
to,
out-juke a juker.
he picked the wrong one.
Exactly.
That was like a little chess match going on there for a few seconds, and it just didn't work.
You know how the mouse chased the cheese?
Yeah.
He took the cheese out the trap.
They ended up losing 5 yards on that play. So 3rd down and 20 coming up for Lamar. Coming up for Worthing. With 6:35 to go here in the first half. About the only good thing they've done is consume time.
Yeah, that might be their favorite player tonight, Brandon.
Robinson back, has pressure, throws underneath. The ball's incomplete because Carl Sim was on a delayed blitz.
He said he told the receiver, "Why wasn't you looking? I had to get rid of it."
Yeah, they got Carl Sims going as a bandit, and man, nobody entertained him off this side.
Nope.
You know, Carl Sims started out, played the first 2 games as safety. They moved him up to a cornerback or outside linebacker, and it has just made all the difference in the world
I
in his
agree.
game.
Yeah, because we're calling his name in a good way pretty regularly, guys.
Yeah, guy, he's never been a safety. He looks in the backfield too much. He like that nasty action. He like to be where it's at.
Well, that's good. He's found his element.
So now comes adventure time with the punting unit of Worthing.
Oh boy, you're right. Twice
with high snaps, and then they can actually get this punt off. It might actually be a step in the right direction for them. This time it's a low snap, and it's a punt that will go out of bounds at around the 45. You'll see the 46.
No, they're gonna move it. They're gonna move it up from there.
Hey guys, we almost got us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alumni cheerleaders.
That's it. That's where it hit the alumni cheerleaders. I can't believe they're going to spot it. That's 12 yards out of bounds. That ball was out of bounds.
Yeah.
Way up. That ball was out of bounds, closer to the 40-yard line.
I would. Yeah. I agree. If you do the angles, you're right, Lewis.
Yeah, but they're not going to.
They will spot the ball at the 48-yard line of Worthing with 6:16 to go in the first half.
All right, you still got you got Dalen Richard back in the backfield there.
Yep, we got Richard and Daquan Jones at the wings, with Ellis Jones in the backfield with Jalen Williams under center. First and 10 as Jones goes into motion, and he will get the ball. Goes 35,
Look out.
30,
Look out.
25, 20. Still going to around the 19-yard line.
Look at the cut speed around the end, guys.
Gain of 29 on that play.
This guy is around the end specialist.
Yep.
Every time he turn that corner, he go for 20, 30 yards.
So move the chains, and the Cougars back in the red zone again.
I think Lamarque has thrown one pass tonight. It was on that free play. Is that correct?
That's it.
So unofficially, they have not thrown tonight. And it's going to be Jones. Huge block by Richard inside the 10. And he goes around
Still
the
moving.
5, maybe the 3-yard line. Man alive, what a block by Dalian Richard to
Yes,
spring
sir.
that hole open.
He came around there like a locomotive, man. That was fantastic. This is excellent.
Richard
Another
will
17
go out.
yards.
Gain of 17 on that play as Richard will go out. We'll see number 9, Matthew Adams, come in. As it is a first and goal for the Cougars as the ball is spotted around the 2-yard line.
Who's number 25 for Lamarque?
That is
Irvin.
Albert Irvin. Will be the fullback. And hand up's going to be the LSU. No, it's going to be DeQuan Jones, and he will get in the end zone for the first time tonight.
Touchdown.
So make it 33-0 with 5:27 to go in the first half.
Wow.
As they are making it look easy here tonight on the ground.
Guys, I think everything is working. They might have a Coach Jackson around that comes up later, and it'll work.
A Coach Jackson end around?
That's
Is
right.
that what you?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I think that work. That might work tonight.
Man, you're making me want to get down there now.
Rubio, a high snap, but he will get the kick up, and it will be good. So a new streak started for Pedro Rubio. 5:27 to go, first half. It is Lamarque 34, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So the Cougars again in the end zone as they go 48 yards.
That was probably their second longest drive of the night.
Kickoff by Rubio, and it's going to be fielded by Cox, and he's got some room to run to around the 33-yard line. Had a hole momentarily.
Very patient, very patient. He stood back there a little bit, watched what was going on with the blocks, and then when he saw a little bit of an opening, he dashed through it quickly.
Yeah, that was a little slick move. If he got a good step, he might have gone all the way.
Brendan Ashley Washington really have not seen the ball in his
No.
hands much tonight. So first and 10 for Worthing. Ball is at their own 33-yard line with 5:19 to go in the first half.
We got any new players on defense there, guys, if y'all can survey that.
No, it doesn't look like we've got any new faces. Looks like the same original lineup.
We got the same guys.
Willis Jones at safety.
Back and
Oh, that
he
was
is
a
gonna
delayed
try
draw
down
for
it.
the quarterback.
Did not fool anyone. Number 55 is Darren Morgan. He is in replacing Chris Laws.
Number 28 on this end also.
On number 28, that's going to be Brandon Wade.
Yep, couple of new names, yep.
It's a loss of 1, so make it second down and 11. They will spot the ball at around the 27-yard line with 4:50 to go in the first half. As Robertson trying to direct traffic.
Boy, he's going to run out of play clock if he doesn't watch out here.
Play clock is down to 9. He is trying to adjust the pieces. And they will call a timeout, 4:34 to go. We'll take it with them. It is all Lamarque, 34-0. Coug Sports Net will be right back after the timeout. It's going to be second down and 11 for Worthing as they spot the ball at the 32-yard line. Robinson drops back. It's a swing pass to Washington, and Washington's going to be pushed out of bounds, actually lost a yard, and number 23, Brenton Jones, there on the stop.
Hey, guys, they need to change the name of that play to the suicide pass instead of the hot pass.
Yeah, because
That's
when you got defenders for Lamarque that is coming up to the ball almost same time they catch it, that's just not going to develop any type of yardage.
Not at all.
No, it's that time of season where the Cougars taking no prisoners. You're getting ready for the playoffs.
Third down, they actually lost yardage.
That puts their total yardage into single digits now.
So third down and 12 now. Robinson Robinson drops back, throws underneath. Ball is going to be caught by Washington, and he's going to be stopped. Gets past the original line of scrimmage to around the 36-yard line.
Gain of about 5.
Actually, it wasn't a bad pass if it was ran further down the field.
So 4th and long coming up.
Yeah, but the defense is not allowing them to get it, though, Coach.
Right. They're not posting or post cornering the Cougars at all. That's usually our weakness, but they haven't. I guess they didn't watch any film.
Robinson is still out on the field, and it looks like they will go for it. 4th and 7.
Yeah, they're thinking about it.
Why not?
Unless he's going to do some type of a kick himself.
Oh, actually, it's going to be himself. He's going to drop back, has pressure, tries to evade one man, has room to run, and is going to be pushed out of bounds. He won't get the first down. Well short. Good effort, but he'll be about 5 yards short of the first down.
Lamarck's defense stayed at home, guys.
Well, guys, what do? You're dying anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
I totally agree with the fact, you're down 34-0. Punting isn't going to help you.
You know, one of the big differences in this game, though, and Brandon mentioned it at the outset of this ball game, is that the defense for Worthing is pretty porous, and Lamarque has definitely taken it to him. Otherwise, this game might be a little bit more competitive.
Now, their offense has shown flashes of production, but the defense has just really been up against it from the outset as Ellis Jones gets inside the 45 to around the 42-yard line. Drive actually starting at the 40, so it's around the 37-yard line.
And that wasn't bad. That whole collapsed on Ladarian Jones, but if it wouldn't have, he probably would have went in the end zone.
Pick up 3, so 2nd and 7. Ellis Jones still the sole man in the backfield. And it's going to be a play action. Williams back, has a man downfield. Oh, incomplete. He had Demetrius James wide open.
He didn't see the ball till just the last minute. I don't know
right.
whether it got hung up in the lights or what, but he did not see that ball until it got right to him.
Yeah, you could tell by his body language on that.
Well, I think he expected it over his outside shoulder, and then he looked back to his inside first, and then he looked over his outside shoulder. It was too late then.
I love the call on the play, though, guys.
It was excellent. Post corner works every time. That's the old Hardeman play.
So officially the first pass of the night by the Cougars. 3rd down and 7, and it's actually going to be Daquan Jones, and Jones past the 30.
Good block on this outside corner here to be able to give him that extra 5 yards.
Wait to see, is it enough for a first? Looks like he might be about a
yard
about
short.
a half yard short.
Oh, okay.
So 4th and inches coming up with 2:47 to go.
Oh, we're going to have a measurement maybe?
Nope, looks like we might. Nope.
They're calling it 4.
Yep.
Nope,
They're giving it a first down.
Nope.
The referee was indicating first down? There you go. Or no, or what are we doing here?
I don't know.
They're moving the chains.
They're
moving the
finally
chains.
moving the chains.
I think the chain gang was a little confused.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Ellis Jones, Williams back. They'll throw that same pass again, and it will work.
There it is.
There you go.
Touchdown, Demetrius James.
Demetrius James.
It was there the first time, it'd be there the second.
That's right.
29-yard touchdown pass, so make it 40-0.
40-0.
2:32 to go in the first half.
Wow. This is an offensive clinic tonight.
Yes, sir. The Big Blue Machine is rolling, Coach. You said it from the outset.
Oh, man.
Rubio set to attempt the extra point.
Uh-oh.
High, and the kick is going to still go.
There you go.
No good.
Thought he
Hooked
had it.
Kicked it a long way, though.
There's a flag down. It looked like one of the Worthing defenders jumped.
Yeah, well, let's do it again then.
Yeah, he sure got back there in a hurry, but it was a high snap, too, as well.
Yeah.
So Rubio looks like he will get a second chance here.
You know, he's a very poised punter. I mean, a kicker, guys, for a freshman.
Well, he's big enough to take a hit if he get hit.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He's not worried about being hit.
So we'll wait and see what we get with the extra point. No?
Oh, we're going for
They're going for 2.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
As with Coach William Sowell down there on the sideline, we're able to hear a lot of the additional vocal stuff that goes on.
Make sure I don't pick up the wrong thing.
Well, I don't think so. I think you're good.
Williams will hand the ball off to Ellis Jones. Tries to turn the corner. Did he get in? Yes.
Yes,
All right.
he did.
Got the conversion, so make it 42-0 now with 2:32 to go first half.
All right.
This has just been a clinic, like you said, Coach. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Rubio set to kick the ball off as the Cougars leading 42-0 with 2:32 to go here in the first half. And he will kick a line drive that's going to be fielded by Davis, and Davis trying to find some room. Tried to get the corner, but it's going to be tripped up at around the 30-yard line. Looked like number 8, Corey Holmes, there on the stop. So 2:25 to go here in the first half.
Hey, we could get the ball back.
Who is number 50 for Lamarck?
That is Emil
Fleming.
All right.
One of the big boys for Lamarck.
Guys, he's been pretty quiet tonight, but he hadn't had to do much.
No, he's been quiet, but, you know, the work that he's done has allowed guys like Laws and Edwards to put in some work as well.
But I don't know if you guys noticed, but you notice that Coach went back to the 5-3 for just a brief second.
Brandon Wade now playing one of the defensive end spots. As Worthing goes back, you know, with their 3 wide receiver set, stoppage of play. It's a timeout by Worthing. 2:25 to go. We'll take it with them. Lamarck 42, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So the second timeout for Worthing. They'll have 1 left. 2:25 to go first half. Cougars up 42-0. As Robertson in shotgun has 3 wide receivers, 2 to the near side. Robertson back, steps up, throws. Ball is going to be caught by Washington, and Washington's got the 40, and he'll step out of bounds at around the 44-yard line.
That's the first time tonight that Cole's been beat.
Yeah, quarterback's got a good arm, guys.
He does. He does. He's a very talented young man.
Yeah, guys, he's seeing the cornerback giving a little cushion to the wide receiver, so they trying the hot pass on this side.
That was a real big cushion.
Yeah. Same way on the other side.
1st and 10, back to throw. Ball is going to be caught again by Washington. Washington's got some trouble, tries to go the other side of the field, cuts back, still going, and he will burrow his way to around the 45-yard line. So that's going to be one of the more exciting 1-yard games you'll see all season.
Looks like we got an injured player over there across the side.
Is that a Cougar?
No, that's actually a Lamarck timeout.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, one of the Worthing players was on the ground for a while.
We'll take the timeout. 2:06 to go first half. Lamarck 42, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Cougars used their first timeout of the first half.
Can't take him with you.
No, not at all. And it looks like Jackson's trying to get an opportunity to perhaps get one more possession for Lamarck before the end of this first half. Robinson back, pump fakes, throws, goes long, looking up, and that ball is going to be almost intercepted.
Demetrius James on the defense.
James, good coverage on that play.
Guys, Demetrius James doing an excellent job in the secondary. His dad was informing me before the game that colleges have been talking to him about playing safety.
Oh, well, I can believe it.
Yeah, he does a great job back there. He's a natural.
Athlete.
Yeah, he's a natural. And I think what Coach Jack's trying to do is get some of the second and third stringers in, so he's trying to save some time. And I heard him say run 1 series with them before the half.
So 3rd and 9 coming up. Robinson back, has pressure. He's going to get sandwiched.
You know, and the good coverage downfield, he knew he couldn't throw it. It might have been an interception, so he had to bring it down.
Edwards
Yep.
and Wade with the sack on that one.
That was a Cougar sandwich, man.
Well, we got timeout, Lamarck.
It will be a Cougar
There you
timeout.
go.
1:54 in the first half. It is Lamarck 42, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So it looks like Worthing will punt the ball.
Who we got back there for receiving
It's
punt?
going to be Demetrius James back deep. The punter, number 3, is going to be Davis. And Davis gets a low snap, actually tries to run, cuts back, and he's going to be stopped well short of the first down.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't know why he thought that the opportunity was going to be there, but he was stopped well short of the first down.
And the snap was
Yeah,
low.
snap,
The
yeah.
ball actually was on the ground when he picked it up.
That's actually what it was. It was an awkward snap, so I guess he figured he'd get what he could. It's at the 50-yard line anyway.
All right, who we got in the backfield now, guys?
We got
Okay.
Irvin back there.
Irvin will go out.
He's coming off now.
We got a shotgun situation here for the first time tonight. And flag, whistle's being blown. Let's see what the
Yeah, that was
timeout.
Daquan Jones. That was Daquan Jones they had out there fixing to carry that rock.
They did. Worthing calling their last timeout with 1:48 to go.
Okay.
Yes, first half. We'll take the break with them. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So after the timeout, it's the last for Worthing. As Lamarque breaks out into a 4-wide receiver set for the first time tonight. Daniel Richard is in the backfield with Williams, and Williams will roll out to the far side. Pumps. Will take off, actually throws the ball now, and it's going to be a first down.
That's Demetrius James.
Completion, and if it stands up, will be a first down, but it looks like a flag is going to be down.
Yeah,
the flag is down.
I think it's because he grabbed him around his head. They may be charged.
No, it looks like
we got a legal man downfield. Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll take that play away.
Is that a 10-yarder, Lewis?
I don't think so. I think it's just 5 and loss of down.
Yep.
Yeah, we had big boys going downfield about 7 yards.
Well, yeah, because it took him a while for he was running around back there.
Yep, 5 yards. So it'll be first and
Still
15.
first. Okay.
Like we got Daquan Jones in the backfield now.
Uh-oh.
Williams will hand the ball off to Jones, and
Like
Jones
I
in
said,
midfield cuts back
come a
45-20,
flag.
35-30, 25, cuts back, still going inside the 15 to around the 14-yard line. No flag on that one.
Yeah, it should have been, but it wasn't.
Very true. I saw what you saw as well, but no flag.
Yeah, that was a clear flag. We got we got hit with so many that we didn't deserve. We got by with something. How about that?
There you go. The universe has to balance itself out.
That's right.
We'll put the ball at the 12-yard line up Worthing, so it was a gain of 38 by Jones. Williams will hand it off to Ellis Jones, and Ellis Jones will cut back inside the 10, pulls his way to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, he put that head down and just drove forward, didn't he, guys?
Yeah, that's the way he run, locomotive.
Tackle made by number 20, Diego Thomas, and number 21, Malcolm Edmondson.
Down to about a minute left here to play. Got plenty of time to put this thing in for another
It's
6.
It's my favorite offense, the hurry-up offense.
Second and goal, handoff. Ellis Jones turns the corner. He will
Nobody
just cut
there.
in.
Oh,
Touchdown.
man. Didn't even
Nobody
get touched.
close.
So with 46 seconds to go, add another one for LaDarian Ellis Jones, as it's 48-0 Lamarque.
So did that take us? Did that take
That took-
LaDarian to the 200-yard mark?
No.
No,
Not
no,
quite.
he's probably about $130, $135 maybe.
I'll give it to you here in just a quick second.
Rubio waiting to snap. The kick is going to be up, and the kick is going to be good. Looks like a flag
Wow.
is down. Good job by Williams to bring that ball down.
It's going to be all sides, but I believe
All sides, the Cougars will refuse that one. So at 46 seconds to go in the first half, it is Lamarque 49, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back.
All right.
Set to kick off is Pedro Rubio. And he will kick a line drive. It's going to be in the direction of Davis, who lets
Oh,
the
that's a
ball
live
go
ball, but
out of bounds. That'll be a flag.
Now, what do they do? Bring it up to the 35? Is that one of the options, Lewis?
Yes, sir.
If I was Worthing, I think that's what I would
I'd
do.
take it up to 35, exactly. I don't even think he's going to ask.
No, at this point, there's no
I
reason
think
to.
He's going to tell him, you need to take
30,
it.
Exactly.
30-yard line. Sorry, my mistake.
30, all right. That's still, instead of doing a re-kick, I'd take it at the 30. It's a sure thing.
Yes, sir.
All right, who we got out there on the field now, guys, for defense?
I'm going to tell you, Coach, they're not substituting. I think this is no more dog and pony show. They're going for the juggler.
Yeah,
It's
they-
time
Those
to
guys are
get,
in there.
time to get
Brandon-
in championship form, man.
Brandon
That's what they're
Wade's
doing.
still coming out over there in place of Chris Laws.
Yeah, he's not back yet.
Trips formation for Worthing. As the ball is at the 28-yard line, they'll try reverse. Washington tried to
It looked
throw,
like he'll do a little bit
cut
of, yeah.
back, and he is going to be smashed. Wade on the stop,
Wow.
along with Richard.
Yep.
Looked like he wanted to throw that ball.
Well, I
He
think
did.
he did, but he saw a lane on the inside, but he don't realize the closing speed of Lamarque in that middle. I don't know why he would do that.
This might be the last play of the game here. I mean, last play of the half, sorry.
I know they hope.
19 seconds and counting. He'll try to get at least one more off.
It's for all the money right here. It's going, it's going.
High snap. Robinson
Able to pick it up cleanly.
steps up, throws. That ball's going to be caught by Davis, and Davis will be wrapped around. Good tackle by Sims, and that's the end of the first half, and it has been all Lamarque and then some. 49-0 is your score at the half, as the Cougars were definitely on their way to a 6-1 mark.
Guys, Sims has found his place in that defense.
Defense has clicked, no doubt about it.
That kid he's been outstanding ever since they took him off of that corner and made him he's the bandit now. And man, he is something else.
We'll go to halftime. It's homecoming, so it'll be a little longer than normal, but nonetheless enjoy it. It's Lamarque 49, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Halftime is completed as we're about to start the second half with Lamarque ahead 49-0, and Brandon Williams along with Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr., the coach William Sal back on the sidelines, and of course Senior Stats, Lewis Perrin Sr. in the stands. Guys, the stats say it all. Anytime you can get the ball 7 times and you score 7 times, that's pretty much a good half.
Yes, sir, it is. And it's been a good half on the ground, and it's not been half bad through the air either.
Oh, no, not at all. You've only thrown 2 passes, but one was completed, 29-yard touchdown to Demetrius James. LaDarian Ellis-Jones, well over 100 yards. He's got 4 touchdowns. Daquan Jones, also well over 100 yards. He's got a touchdown. Jalen Williams has a scoring run to go along with a scoring catch. And for Worthing, at this point, you just want to get the heck out of here and call it a night.
Well, the Lamarque defense has just absolutely stifled them. They've had one drive where they've gotten positive yardage. Unofficially, we've got them set right now at the half at -17. Now a lot of that comes on the fact that they've had some muffed punt attempts where the ball has been snapped over their heads, but an awful lot of it has been pressure on the part of the Lamarque defense consistently shutting them down at or behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, one of the key things that we saw was, when they adjusted to taking a quarterback draw out of there. And, Coach, if you can hear us, tell us a little more about how that Lamarque defense adjusted to Robinson.
Well, guys, they went back to the 3-4 defense. You notice they ran that a few years ago when they went to the state playoffs, and that way they had the linebacker sitting back kind of in a delay blitz. And when the 3 linemen charged through those gaps, that guy would wait till they hit the seam and he'd shoot it up the middle. But now when they dropped the linebacker back, he hit him in the mouth every time he come through there. Shut it down.
One stat guy, I'm not sure if y'all mentioned it though, Brandon. Lamarque has got 1 penalty tonight. I love to see that stat as well.
And that is unusual.
And that came on the first play.
Opening play of the game, yep.
That's right, but I like him to be hostile, mobile, and get out there and just knock him dead. So I don't mind a few penalties, but I think it's exceptional that they haven't gotten but 1 this whole game.
That definitely is going to leave head coach Mike Jackson very, very happy as Pedro Rubio has set the kick off. Line drive up the middle of the field is going to be picked up by Davis, and Davis is going to give it back to Robinson, and Robinson's going to turn the corner to the 20. Actually, it's going to be Washington pushed out of bounds at around the 22-yard line. So it's a case of where you try to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Well, guys, that was an excellent decision he made right then, because if he wouldn't have got rid of the ball, he probably would have been lunch meat.
Yeah, I'm not. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think he was so much trying to get positive yardage as he was saying, "Don't hit me."
Yeah, man, the guy had him in his radar, and he was coming for him.
Let's get some of those men across the front there, as Coach William Sal calls the beef up front.
We'll start with Kenneth Edwards, 52, Emil Fleming, number 50, and we've got Brandon Wade, number 28, as the handoff is going to be to Robertson, and Robertson's going to get dragged down at around the 33-yard line. We'll take a look at some of those other guys.
Is that Sims there?
It was
Lewis,
Carl Sims.
Boy, I tell you what, announce his name a lot tonight, guys.
He's found his house.
He is.
We have those linebackers, number 3, Tommy Young, number 15, DeMarco Guidry, number 4, Gerald Johnson, and second down is going to hand off. That's going to get next to nothing, as Guidry was the first man on the scene.
Guidry.
Right back in the game.
Good to see him back. Went out with a little bit of a shoulder stinger we heard earlier. Actually,
we got a
late flag.
And I was just talking about the penalties.
We already know what it was. It's time for Kenneth Edwards to take a break.
Take a look at the rest of Lamarck defense as they're trying to calm down one of those Lamarck players.
Well, guys, that's Kenneth Edwards. The guy got up and pushed him in the ground. Kenneth Edwards got him, defended himself, and got caught.
Oh, and he will go out and
Number
will be
55.
replaced. 55. Darren Morgan will be coming in for him.
Well, I think that's reasonable. It's time to let some of the younger guys get some action.
You'll start seeing some of those names changing over the course of the second half. Secondary number 6, Ladarian Ellis-Jones. Number 23, a kid we have called a lot in the first half, Brenton Jones.
I think we've seen Chris Laws for the last time tonight.
And at cornerback, we've got Datron Cole and Demetrius James, and a handoff.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I'm going down.
Slipped. You know, either he slipped or he realized that there wasn't much coming.
I think he was going down, Brandon.
That was not a slip. That was a survival move.
That was self-preservation.
Exactly.
It's not in the playbook. You just got to know when you know.
Yeah.
Those are instincts kicking in. I want to play another game.
Yeah.
So no gain on that one. Make it 2nd down and 10 as he has Cox in the backfield with him. And it's going to be Robinson calling his own number again, down to around the 46-yard line.
Tried to fake that option play out to the player was over here on our near side, but then decided to take it on up and got a nice gain out of it.
Yeah. Well, they playing the lanes on the 3-4 defense, but I'd rather give them 3 yards than to give them 60.
Yep.
3rd down and 7 coming up. Actually 3rd and 6 as they spotted at the 46-yard line.
So this little drive here ought to put them in close to positive yardage there, Lewis, you think?
Well,
Probably get them there.
Unfortunately, because of the penalty.
Correct.
Yeah.
Robinson drops back, rolls out, evades one man, still going, cuts back, and he'll just lean down and around the 40-yard line. Saw he had enough for the first and just chose to stop right there. Johnson there on the tackle.
Discretion being the better part of valor.
Yep.
Well, I think he's actually a pretty smart quarterback.
Yeah, you know, why try to take him on like that? You need to be able to remain in the game.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Robinson drops back, steps, throws over the middle. Ball is going to be caught by Davis, and Davis is going to be dragged down at around the 31-yard line. So he's close to a 1st down.
They've already matched their 1st down total for the first half
They
with
had
2.
Yep.
That was Guidry on the tackle, guys, I think.
Yeah, and that's good news for Lamarck.
And that's the 2nd tackle that Gidry's made since he's been back in the game, so he's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, he told you he was going to be back in the second half,
He did
didn't
say it.
This is probably one of their better drives of the night as they have the ball 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line. Robinson calls it. Actually, the tossing. He lost the ball. Tried to give it to Cox, but the fumble by Cox is going to be recovered by him as it's going to end up losing a couple of yards, and I'll put it back to the 36-yard line. So it was a loss of 5 on that one.
Guys, I don't know if I would try a shovel pass against Lamarck. They may shovel it into the J.J. Watt zone in a minute. That was dangerous. That was really dangerous.
So instead of a 2nd 1, they now face 3rd down and 7 at the 36-yard line. And Robertson calls his own number, cuts back, and is going to be dragged down. He broke past one defender, but once Emil Fleming locked in and grabbed him, and that was the end of that.
It was Carl Sims that slowed him down, but Emil Fleming said,
I tell you what, they using Sims on that bandit, and he is really wrecking shop tonight.
Yeah, he's found himself a home. You're right,
yeah.
Coach.
And that's probably because he can run free. He don't have to follow no instructions.
All right, Lamarque has held him on 4th down early in the first half. Let's see if they'll do it again here.
And it stopped your play because he saw the Worthing coach screaming, yelling, saying, timeout, and he just got it. We'll go ahead and take it with them. 7:39 to go, 3rd quarter. It is Lamarque 49, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So after the timeout, it's going to be still a 4th down and 5 coming up. As number 7, Alfred Robertson at quarterback and shotgun. He will roll out. Steps up, throws. Ball is going to be incomplete.
He was bobbling as he was going out of bounds.
It was intended for number 2, Brandon Washington.
Turnover on downs for Lamarck's defense.
Wow.
So it looks like we'll see the starting offense back out there. As
looks
Jalen
like it right
Williams
now, yep.
We got 58, 57, 79,
Let's go
51.
ahead and take a look at that offensive line. Number 51, that's going to be Devin Billiot. Number 58, that's going to be Christian Harris. Number 79, Taryn Gaines.
And we got 55. We mentioned
Number
his name.
55, Darren Morgan.
Okay, he's playing both ways. He's on the offensive line now.
And number 57, Miko Garcia, seeing some action in there as well. 1st and 10, trip set, swing pass is going to be caught. And that's Corwin Lede, and Lede still
what a
going.
load. What
still
a load.
Going. Still going.
Oh, that's football, baby. That's football.
Is that the refrigerator out there?
Hey, man, that's football right there, buddy. I love it.
And they never got him down, Coach.
That's
It's
right.
about 2/3 of Worthing student body to finally slow him down after that one. Gained up 9.
Hey, believe this, I was looking for him on the line. I didn't realize he was at receiver.
And he's going back out there. He said, yeah, give it to him again.
Remember, he played tight end last season.
That's big play today.
Trips formation again on 2nd and 1. They'll hand it off to Ellis Jones. And
Oh.
Ellis Jones
Hi, Stogie.
got tripped up as he was trying to clear space.
That's all right. He tripped over a rookie.
Tripped up over on Morgan. So actually no gain
No
on that
gain.
one.
Yep.
So 3rd down and 1 with 6:31 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Hand up is going to be to Ellis Jones. Evaded 3 defenders. They just went and grabbed air.
Yeah, did you see that cut,
Oh,
guys?
yeah. That was excellent.
Man.
That was an excellent cut.
Bob and weave.
Yeah, 2 defenders that looked like they had him pinned for a loss, and he just cut and said, I'll catch up with you guys later.
Yep, see ya.
That is virtually the case of dropping a dime, stopping on a dime and leaving change.
I think Ellis Jones is at 100%, guys.
1st and 10, Lamarck at midfield.
He got trips on that far side.
And it will be Williams back, goes up top, looking incomplete.
Had his man fall down, had his coverage man fall down, but just overthrew.
Look,
Who's
number
that number?
33, Desmond Robinson, sophomore
okay.
wide receiver. So we're starting to see some new faces get in here in the start of the
love it.
second half.
You see those trips on that far side, they were all jumping up, down,
Right.
waving their hands, and the defense actually bid on it.
Yeah. They thought it was a hot pass.
2nd and 10. And it will be to Jones, and he turns the corner, cuts back 45 to around the 42-yard line. So a pick of 8 on that will make it 3rd down and 2. With
Turns that corner so quick, guys.
5:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. 8th Cougar drive of the night. They've scored on the previous 7.
Why stop now?
3rd down, I'll call it about 2. 9-man front as Williams is going to get the 1st down and more.
Wow.
So he's going to be down at around the 35-yard line, so I'll pick him up 7 on that play.
That's the 1st down formation. I like that.
1st and 10, I'll spot it at the 35-yard line.
We got Lede playing tight end over on that far side, it looks like, guys.
He is at tight end. And it will be Ellis Jones going around the corner, 35, 30, good juke move, 25, still going 20, still going 15 to around the 14-yard line.
Man,
Boy, you talking about double, triple moves.
I love it. I love it.
21 yards?
21 yards on that carry.
And that was all on his own, guys.
He blowing. He blowing, too. He's really tired. That was about 50 yards, and we got 20 out of it. That was great.
He's been sought after by several schools, namely Texas State.
Looks like we got Guidry in the backfield, guys.
It is Guidry.
Uh-oh.
As promised, DeMarco Guidry, he did say he would get in the backfield, and he is. 1st and 10, I'll spot it at the 15-yard line. And it will be a counter play to Jones, and Jones tries to turn the corner. Still going, cuts back, 15, still going 10, still going 5, touchdown.
You know who that is. Daquan
Jones.
Daquan Jones. Wow.
You could make that play on a PlayStation 4.
Hey, that kid don't stop. He don't stop. I think if we keep on, we're going to lose our crowd.
So Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the night as Pedro Rubio lines up for the extra point attempt.
That's what we call back in the day Jello.
Snap. Whole kick is up, and the kick is good.
Wow.
4:05 to go, third quarter. It is now Lamarque 56. Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 8 plays, 64 yards is what it took for the Cougars to get in the end zone for the 8th time this evening. As it's going to be LaDarian Ellis-Jones getting 27 of those yards. And kickoff is fielded by number 3, Davis, as he's going to be stopped at around the 33. Daquan Jones got 23, Ellis-Jones 27, and it was Williams 1 of 2 for 9 yards, and he also had 7-yard run as well. So with 3:54 to go in the third quarter, Cougars cruising.
They're cruising toward, both running backs cruising toward 200 yards tonight.
And right now they've equaled their season high right now with 56 points. And still have 3:54 to go.
In the third quarter.
In the third quarter and all the fourth. Robertson is shotgun set, 3 wide to the near side. Snap, and he's going to try to run, cuts back. Still going to around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I think they're banking on Lamarque relaxing so they can at least get a score in.
Who's number 72 for Lamarque, guys?
That is going
That's
to
our
be
freshman,
Marlon
Ford.
All right.
Marlon Ford.
Big kid. A big kid, freshman. You got to figure that, he will get better as time goes on.
Right, he'll muscle up a little bit.
He played an outstanding game last week.
Imagine putting him and Emil Fleming together on that line.
Oh, man.
Second down, they'll swing the ball to Davis, and Davis is going to be stopped.
Oh, my goodness.
That play
Darian Ellis-Jones.
That play
Actually,
had
that
worked.
was number 8,
That's number 8.
Corey Holmes with the stop.
Right, they pulled Jones out to give him a breather, and Holmes got him a play, first play in the game. I'm not sure the strategy that they're trying, but
Those swing passes just aren't working.
You
No,
got
they're
Gendry
not.
on defense back there, guys.
I'm looking. He's
Still in there.
He's not playing soft either. He's not
Number
like
7, Anthony Wright also in there. You also see number 14, Marcus Matthews. Number 21, Donald Caldwell in as well.
Lots of good names in there. Get him some playing time.
Back to throw. Robinson has room. Tries to evade. One man does. 45 still going. He'll skirt out of bounds around the
There's gonna be
49
a penalty.
and tack on 15 more.
Tommy Young. That's all right. That's all right.
Just a little overzealous on that one.
Yeah.
No malice at all.
Nah, his momentum carried him through, and he bumped into the guy. Now he's
Yeah,
mad.
you do
now
it.
he's mad.
You do it right in front of the official. 10 times out of 10, you're going to get called for it.
Right. He's a little angry now, but
Oh, well, he's full of fire anyway.
Yeah.
That's all right. He plays like that.
yeah.
He plays at 110%.
So tack on 15, and they'll spot the ball at the 35-yard line with 2:21 to go in the third quarter.
What's the furthest in Lamarque's territory that Worthing's been tonight, guys?
They've been down to the 32.
All right.
It's been their deepest penetration of the night. They're
That
at
was on the last drive. Yep.
Right.
The 35-yard line now with 2:18 to go.
And from there, they backed up.
Boy, with them
Robinson now with a new man.
just
in the
not getting
backfield.
in, their play clock down to 10 seconds. They better get their play called.
Robinson back.
He's looking for the ball. He's looking.
Trying to throw. He's trying to find the seam, and he will just scurry out of bounds.
Being chased that time by, like number 21,
That was number 21. That was Donald
Donald
Caldwell.
Caldwell. Yeah.
We'll push him out of bounds at around the 31.
Guys, he have
Eventually we'll spot it to 30.
yet to throw the football. He's pulled it down every single time.
Well, it's good coverage.
Yeah, but I think they need to just send somebody to hit him in the mouth one good time. Just one
Boy,
good time.
well spoken as from a defensive coach.
That's right. Just hit him right in the mouth, and he'll be careful not to do that again.
Yeah, he's also taking advantage of the fact that
Right.
you've got, the second team in there as well.
Right.
When Robinson rolls out on second down, steps up, throws, ball is going to be caught. And it's going to be a first down reception, and it's number 2, Washington, on the catch. So
Defended by Demetrius James, number 2.
So it's their deepest penetration of the night. They will get the ball at the Lamarque 23-yard line with 1:43 to go in the third quarter.
So they've got to be close to about 45 yards offense there, Lewis, maybe?
They're getting there.
Yeah, well, they at the end of the last drive, they wound up
Like 6.
9.
9, yeah, so they're clicking towards 30 or 40 yards. We'll give Worthing credit. They did not choose to go to running clock here. Snap, Robinson
And they need to hit that
out.
the quarterback if he
Steps
wants to
up,
throw.
throws a dart. Incomplete. Was looking for Washington. Good
Yeah.
throw, just a bit too high.
Well, guys, if he'd have got it accurate, that would have been a good pass.
Yep. A little too high.
If they don't gain another yard, they're at 45.
Right. I don't know. It seems Lamarck's starting to relax just a little bit.
But again, at the same time, you got the second team.
Yeah, you got a
kids in
different
there.
chemistry in
They're just trying to, they're
Right.
trying to get adjusted to each other. Just, a lot of these kids excited about being out there.
And they got a little bit to give, too. They're not in danger too much of it.
No, not at all. Second down and 10 with 1:34 to go in the third. Robinson will roll out, has pressure, throws. Ball is going to be incomplete. Again, looking in the direction of Washington. Good coverage there by Datron Cole. Also a good rush by number 28, Brandon Wade.
Yeah,
who
he
was
was-
barreling in.
He was barreling in.
He has a man open over the middle. Tommy Young playing a little strong on the safety back to the left side, but he's not looking inside. He's rolling deep wide and then trying to hit that one man. If he looked back to the inside, number 9 has been open about 3 times.
Yeah, but if he'd have tried that, Coach, I think he'd have been tackled.
Well, I think he probably would have been picked because I know Tommy can recover really fast.
So third down and 10, stoppage of play coming up. And it's going to be a timeout by Lamarck with 1:26 to go third quarter. We'll take it with them. Lamarck 56, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So at 1:26 to go third quarter. And it's set third down and 10 for Worthing at the 23 at Lamarck. Empty backfield here for Robinson. There's a wait to snap. He'll roll out near side, steps up, tries to evade him, and does. Cuts back inside the 15, leaps for a first down, and he got it.
Guys, the spy didn't, he bit. Our spy bit that time. He's doing the same thing.
Spy got left in the cold on that one.
Yeah, he did. He bit that time. The guy gave that's classic, give pregame signals to receivers. Get the defensive men focusing on them and not on the quarterback. Turn it upfield.
Inside a minute to go in the third quarter. The ball is spotted at the Lamarck 12-yard line after the 11-yard run by Robinson. Oh, snap, nearly bobbled the ball. Rolls out, steps, has pressure. He's just going to throw that ball away.
Wise move.
Very wise. Well, he had no one open on that one.
That number 9 was open.
Yeah, I was
in the
going
end
to say,
zone.
he's out there, got his arms stretched out. Guys, come on, I'm out here by myself.
Yeah, he did a post move he went down on he did a stop and go move and posted toward the goal post. By that time, it was coming up to play the run. I think we're getting anxious on the run. He wide open.
Gage Stewart, number 9, is the receiver in question. He has been open for a good part of the evening, just has not been able to get Robertson's attention. So a second and 10 at the 12-yard line. Robertson drops back, still looking. Now he'll take off, cuts back inside the 10, goes out of bounds and around the 7-yard line, so he'll be short of about 2 yards for the first down with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter.
You still got to give it to the defenders for Lamarck, though. They're not allowing the receivers to get any kind of a cushion on them at all.
And if they get in the end zone, they would have earned this one because Lamarck has really pressed them on each play.
And don't forget, guys, second team.
Exactly.
Which is still a very good second team.
It's
Right.
still exactly. It's a very good second team. They have not, given up the huge play. They made them take, small bites. So third down, Robinson rolls out, pumps, throws, looking in the end zone, incomplete. Was looking in the direction of Washington, coverage there by Cole. So fourth down.
Yeah, that's one they should have pulled. He should have pulled down and
Yeah.
cut back the other way.
I thought he was going to run it.
Yeah, he should have. The whole defense flowed toward the pass. That's one of those classic pull down and run.
Timeout Worthing.
Timeout by
But
Worthing. Their second.
you got to remember he getting tired now.
He is. We'll take a break. Lamarck 56, Worthing nothing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, Worthing used their second timeout as they face a fourth and about a yard and a half, maybe 2, as the ball is spotted at the 7-yard line.
Think his quarterback keeper there, Coach?
He's got only two things.
That ball's at the 3-yard line.
Number 2 is on the edge, but you see who went for it.
Barrels in, and he will score.
Well, there you go.
Worthing will not get shut out tonight.
Called it like prophecy.
66-yard drive for Worthing.
As Alfred Robertson goes in, 3 yards out.
That's it.
So it's 56-6 with 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
But guys, we really can't get mad.
No, you can't.
No.
No, you had your second team out there.
Well, and I mean, like Lewis mentioned a while ago, they earned that drive.
Oh,
they
they did.
really did.
Right. So
Yeah,
that was
they
great.
nickel and dimed all the way down the field, and the defense still did a good job.
Yeah, they did an excellent job.
So they will
did an
go for
excellent
2.
job. Yeah, I think Big Play Day and Babyface Gaines, they both gonna get a little action this
It's going to be
second
a
half.
run.
He's got the 2
No,
point.
he did
No,
not get it.
No, he did not.
Not yet. No,
No,
okay.
he tried to give it to number 4, Cox, and he got stuffed about a yard short.
He got stood straight up and didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, they had to put it on him. He tried to insult Marque. He got the nerve to try to run.
14 seconds to go, third quarter. It is Lamarck 56, Worthing 6. Coug Sports Net will be right back.
Yes.
So after the 66-yard scoring drive for Worthing puts them on the board.
Setting up for an onside
Yep.
kick. Nope.
More of a pooch that's going to take a bit of a bounce, and it's going to be in the hands of Sims. He'll go 30. Runs to the corner, 35 to close to the 40, and he'll be dragged down there. With about 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. And they're just going to let those last 4 seconds run off. So let's get the 4s up. It's a victory, but
sir.
still got to give it a little practice.
Oh, yeah.
Get those 4s up as we are 36 minutes in the books, and this has really been all Lamarck here. Going into the fourth quarter, it is Lamarck 56, Worthing 6. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Start the fourth quarter as the Cougars losing by 56-6 over Worthing. As it's going to be Guidry in motion, and the handoff is going to be to Guillory. And oh my, look at him go!
Look at Guillory.
40, 30, 20, still going. 15 to around the 12-yard line.
Oh, he's holding that.
And he has landed awkwardly on that shoulder.
Guys, I think that did it for him tonight.
And DeMarco Guidry, he went out there like a shot.
I think that did it for him tonight.
One carry. It's a very memorable one, but also a painful one. He tried to gut it out.
We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. 11:47 here in the fourth quarter. Lamarck up 56-6. Coug Sports Net be right back.
50-yard run by number 15, DeMarco Guidry. Had the wind knocked out of him. As number 33, Robinson will replace him. And it's going to be
Dalen Richard.
Dalen Richard still going, but she is being dragged down. And again, you see the Worthing guys still just flying after the ball. Ball was down, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, because his forward progress is quite a bit further up.
Yeah. See how far along they got him up. Probably about a couple of yards. Oh, actually about 3. No, they'll say 2 yards. So a 2-yard gain, make it 2nd and 8, 10:53 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Cougs have this one well in hand, but we'll see if they can go 9 for 9 as far as scoring drives.
Dalen Richard makes the 6th ball carrier tonight.
2nd and 8, and it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be Richard. Richard will get the ball inside the 5-yard line.
What kind of yardage do we have tonight on offense? Lewis, you have any quick calculation on that by chance?
Oh, let's see. 272 in the first half. Then we got another 36. That's 308.
Guys, look like we're about to go back in the end zone.
Well, it looks like it's about to, as we've got 3rd down, about 5 to go for the first.
Just shy of 340.
Well, I would have thought we'd have been topping 400, but a
Yeah,
lot
but
of our
we've had
drives
all
were short.
short
Yeah.
fields.
Yeah, we had short fields. You're right.
3rd down, 5 to go. Handoff is going to be to Richard as he is going to be dragged down at about the 3-yard line. Flag down on the play.
Oh,
It's going to be a holding call against Lamarque.
I can't believe we got a holding.
No, are they saying holding call? He went one way. One of the officials swung his arm in the direction of Worthing. That's a holding call against Lamarque, so that will push them back.
Yeah, it's going to push him back.
That's actually the first holding call of the night, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
And only the 4th penalty.
Well, it's a far cry from what it was last week at Sweeney. I think they flagged us for at least a dozen or more times.
Oh, there was so much laundry on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's got a dry cleaning bill from heck.
Yep.
Yeah. I heard they flag you off for sweating.
Yeah, I wouldn't have doubted it.
3rd down as Robinson goes into motion, and it'll be Williams. He's just going to fall down.
Yeah, that was
Broken
a busted
play.
play.
Yeah, did not get anything out of that one. So 4th down coming up. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 18-yard line. And they're going to bring Rubio out.
Hey, good call.
Hey.
Good call.
Hey, this may be a savior one day.
Yeah, this could be something that
What
you
we
might
got?
need come November.
28-yarder?
Oh, going to be a little
29?
29.
Well, nope, they're going to make it an even
No,
35.
it's got 35
Oh, I
yards.
mean, yeah, okay, 35. I'm sorry.
Yep, so Pedro Rubio from 35. High snap. And it's a line drive that's good.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
All right.
Oh,
That's
he's
how
excited.
you know it's your night.
32 yards.
Hey, they don't get you style points just so as long as it gets between the uprights.
Boy, he boomed that ball.
59-6 Lamarque over Worthing. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So Pedro Rubio with the 35-yard field goal to make it 59-6, and he will kick the ball off. Low line drive. It's in the direction of Davis, and Davis tries to cut back around the 25. He'll be dragged down around the 28-yard line. 8 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in this contest as the Cougars 9 drives, 9 scores, 8 touchdowns and a field goal. And tell you got to feel good about Pedro Rubio and the way he has improved with each week.
Absolutely, you do.
So opportunity to see his second team Lamarque defense again. He made Worthing earn that last scoring drive. Let's see if they'll improve here.
We had the Cashmere Scouts up here in the press box with us. We're going to be playing Cashmere in a district play here in 2 weeks here at Etheridge. I think they saw all they needed to see tonight.
How do you think we made them feel?
I don't know.
Oh, there's Guidry again, and look at that. There's going to be another loss of the yard.
Guidry's back in the game? Or was that Guidry?
That
was number 21.
Oh, was it? I'm
made that
sorry.
tackle.
I saw the long orange or the long pink sleeve.
Caldwell with the tackle on number 23, Keyshawn Williams. That was Williams' first carry of the night. As right now, it looks like Worthing is cleared out, and Robinson is done for tonight. Quarterback in there now is number 20, Diego Thomas.
Remember, guys, we're going to see Worthing again here in about 4 weeks, I think, for a district play.
Well, it's going to be the regular season finale out in Houston.
Yeah,
And it'll be a handoff to Cox.
I think they're trying to think of things to do out here.
Cox moving the pile, and he will get a first down.
I think they're coming up with something in the dirt. They can't get around this defense.
Coming up with something in the dirt.
Yeah, I think he's doing a sandlot.
Yeah, he's calling the plays on the ground out there, huh?
At the end of the game, the television station went to in the corner.
So we are at 7 minutes, 12 seconds and counting here in the fourth quarter. As Worthing clearing their bench out as well. First and 10 spotted at the 42-yard line up Worthing. Now this looks like they're just content to let the play clock run down as it's run down inside of 9, 8, 7, and now he'll line it up. And it's going to be a handoff to Cox, and Cox is going to be stopped at around the 43-yard line.
And I'm wondering, are they going to even get 50 yards on offense this?
Yeah, they're at the 50-yard mark.
At the 50-yard mark.
Tackle made by Wade. As we'll see, number 25, that's Albert Irvin coming in. He will come in to replace Marlon Ford. Demetrius James also coming off the field as well. Number 33, Desmond Robinson, will play at one corner.
Guys, right quick, I'm going to zoom right down here. You see Champion? We hadn't seen him this year.
Yep.
Here he is on the sideline in the cage. It's good to see him out and about.
Very good to see him. Again, it's letting that play clock run down, and it's going to be Thomas, and Thomas is going to be stuffed.
Whoa.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Caldwell, 21 there on the tackle.
That's number 14.
Number 14, that is Marcus Matthews.
Marcus Matthews doing a great job over on that end over there.
Make it third down and around 5:34 to go. Yeah, it looks like the Colts are just going to be content, just let this clock run down.
Well, this game is definitely in hand. It's been in hand actually since the second quarter.
Right. That's right. They need to air it out. They need to just throw the ball as much as they can if they want to score again.
Let the play clock run down, and it will be Thomas calling his own number, tries to turn the corner, breaks one tackle, still on his feet.
Oh, he might get that first down.
He is close. He's able to break a couple of tackles. And
They're going to give it to him, I do believe.
They did give him the first down. So that extra effort will allow the Colts to move the chains and also eat up a little more of the clock.
Guys, that's what I love about Coach Jackson. He don't care how much he's winning by. He's on these kids' case. I mean,
Good
like
deal.
crazy.
You know, right quick, we're going to talk about co-offensive players of the game,
Yeah, it's
Daquan
kinda
Jones
easy.
and LaDarian Ellis-Jones. We're going to have a little interview of those two guys. We're going to have our coach, William Sal, headset them up and give them the mic after the game. But now, how about defense, guys?
You know, I'm gonna be in favor of another dual MVP on this one, and one side of it's going to be Carl Sims, number 11.
I was getting ready to say the same thing. What's your other co?
It's going to be Gerald Johnson, number 4. He was also in there putting in an awful lot of pressure. Played an outstanding job over there at the far side cornerback.
Yeah, Coach Sal mentioned earlier in the broadcast here that he's found a home now, moving from free safety up as kind of like in the linebacker position. He's been doing very well, and it was evident tonight.
Second down coming up. Second and around 5 as the ball is spotted at the 40-yard line. 3:43 remaining.
So that'd be Sims and Gerald Johnson, you saying there, Lewis?
That would be my votes.
Okay.
There you go. Thomas will hand the ball off, and it's going to be number 34. It's Taurus Davis.
Wow.
Stuff. And Caldwell again with another stop.
That number 21 is having a great day.
Yeah, he's having a great half. That's it. He said, "Let me in, coach," and he got there, and he's showing he's worthy.
Hey, he's getting it all, buddy. He want to get it all in.
3:15 to go. Third down and 5 coming up. Handful of other guys defensively you could have thrown out there.
Oh,
Chris
absolutely.
Laws early on in the game.
Yep.
You know, also number 23, Brenton Jones had a pretty solid performance as well.
You know, and I'm going to give the Iron Man award to DeMarco Gidry.
Oh yeah,
he deserves Iron Man award tonight.
Exactly. He has played on both sides of the ball. You know,
Played hurt.
Yeah, he played hurt. Good example. And it's going to hand off to 44, and that's going to be Eldrick Garrett.
And again, it might be one of them second. Oh, they're going to
He's
mark him.
about a yard short of the first down. 2 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. So a 4th and 1 coming up. As number 34, Jarrett Wilson will come into the game to replace Irvin.
Who's number 34 coming in for
That's
Lamar?
going to be Jarrett Wilson.
Okay, that's okay.
Senior defensive lineman. He will come in and try to plug the middle. You know, go up there 3 wide receiver set, and again, they'll just let that play clock run down. Number 32, man in motion, is Zachary Thomas. He'll get lined up in the slot to the near side. Big snap, eye snap, and it's going to be Thomas trying his own number, gets the first down. He'll be tripped up. Had a bit of daylight, but he was tripped up at around the 36, 39-yard line.
Well, they got the clock rolling. Even though they pick up a first down, they still continue to roll the clock.
Yeah, coaches, I believe they decided to go with the running clock just to show a little mercy. And I think that's noble of the Cougars to do that.
Oh, yeah, man. It's like Mike said early on, this game was, pretty much over in the second quarter. Right around the 10-minute mark, you knew where this game was heading, so no reason to get anybody hurt or anything like that. Just let that play clock run down.
That's it. By halftime, they were done everything but throw dirt on the coffin.
Pretty much. Thomas gets the shotgun, hands the ball off to Garrett, and Garrett's going to plug for about a couple of yards.
It was good to see Rubio kick that field goal, too, guys.
It was nice.
That was icing on the cake tonight for me.
It really was.
It was good to see how excited he was about it, too.
That's what you love to see out of these kids, too. They work hard, and for them to be able to get excited about how hard they work and be rewarded for their efforts, it makes it really worth it.
And I think that's really important, especially when it comes to Lamarque kids. They've been beaten down so much by media and by other cities, and I think it's time to put self-esteem back into the school district.
That's right.
Clock inside 30 seconds now.
And this will be the final play of the evening. Thomas will hand the ball off, and it's going to be number 34. Loses the football momentarily, and he'll get it back.
You would think that wasn't the last play of the game as hard as he was running. That's good.
Taurus Davis will be the last play as we'll let those final 4 seconds go off, and it's official. Lamarque by a final score of 59-6. A great homecoming night for the Cougars, who improved to 6-1 on the season.
That's called hard.
It's pretty easy, pretty academic after the first 3 possessions, but your coach Mike Jackson, you get the ball 9 times and you score 9 times. That definitely counts for a good night.
Wow. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick timeout, guys. We're gonna get some stats together, and we're gonna have Coach Sal assemble our 2 co-MVPs in offense, and we'll be right back. Coug Sports Net.
Final score here at Eckerd Stadium. Final is 59-6. Lamarque over Worthing. Pleased to have Ladarian Ellis-Jones on with us right now. 166 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. Ladarian, just talk about the effort of the offensive line and how they made it easy for you guys tonight.
They work hard every day in practice. We stay on them hard so they can get all their right reads and move the ball. And that's our whole thing. We gonna run the ball and we gonna punish every team.
You're normally known as a power back, but you showed some speed several times tonight and also some juke moves as well. Talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, I got to show my other elements too, so I can get loose too. I'm not just a power runner. I can do it all.
And also on defense, you're out there as well. Defense, helped them to minus 17 yards in the first half. Just about the performance of the defense and the way that really helped set the tone.
Well, Coach been preaching tackles, so that's what we came out here and did. And they used me on both sides of the ball. I'll do whatever it takes to win.
All right, Ladarian, thanks a lot for your time. Go celebrate the win with your teammates. And we'll go ahead and talk with DeQuan Jones right now.
Okay, thank you.
And right now we have DeQuan Jones. DeQuan, 157 yards and 2 touchdowns on the night. DeQuan, you've really been on a roll. You've had 3 straight 100-yard games. Just talk about, the effort that you've been putting in.
Oh, just hard work in practice and just offensive line. Without the offensive line, I wouldn't know able to do that. It's all credit goes to the offensive line.
Being out there, the crowd was real huge out there tonight. Just talk about the fact of being here for homecoming and having that crowd just help fuel the crowd, fuel the effort of you guys.
I mean, it's just a good feeling in the crowd knowing that they come to support us. That's what just give us energy.
Right now, his team's on the road 6-1. Still got a lot of work to do on the road to Arlington, but you have to feel good about this offense that's averaged close to 50 points over the last month.
Hey, DeQuan, this is Mike Lockwood up here. I got a question for you. Are you guys at 100% yet, or y'all still got a lot more to do?
No, we got a lot more to go.
Okay, that's what I like to say. We're looking at deep run into December and heading up to Dallas. Is that what the goal is?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what I love.
All right, well, thanks a lot for your time, DeQuan. Go celebrate the win.
Yes, sir, thank you.
DeQuan Jones and Ladarian Ellis-Jones combined 313 yards and 6 of Lamarque's touchdowns on the night.
Guys, that's one of the greatest players that ever come through Lamarque. That DeQuan, he's just a junior and he's doing a fantastic job.
Indeed he is. was a great effort by the Cougs tonight. Again, final score 59-6. Where do we head to next week? Looks like we are on the road.
We are. We're going to what?
Looks like Scarborough.
Scarborough,
yeah.
We are. So we will be on the road in Houston next week. We'll take on Scarborough. And for now, let's go ahead and call it a night. For Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr., the coach William Sal, and of course, senior stats in the stands, Lewis Perrin Sr. This is Brandon Williams saying good night again. Final score, Lamarck 59, Worthing 6. Cougars take state.